In the span of 1 week, a former police officer from Anaconda and one from Butte took their own lives. These tragedies shed light on a profession that can take a serious physical and mental toll.
Law enforcement is one of the most noble careers you can choose. It's probably one of the most rewarding careers you can choose, but it's also a career that can take a lot out of you as you progress through your career.
The group Badge of Life reports that 108 cops nationally committed suicide in 2016. The reasons may vary, but law enforcement can be a difficult and highly stressful occupation.
And you see so much trauma that sometimes it's not really apparent to you that it's affected you. And then you think about it a year later or 2 years later, or maybe you drive past the scene and you kind of flash back to that incident where it occurred.
The sheriff said after a traumatic incident, officers go through something they call critical incident stress debriefing. And more officers are willing to seek counseling if they're having troubles at work.
And in the old days, I think there was a little bit of a thought, well, you know, I don't want to call the employee assistance program because there might be perceived that I'm weak. And I don't think that's there anymore. I think it's a matter of officers and law enforcement in general realizing that it's not only physically dangerous, but it's dangerous to your mental makeup.
The sheriff added that he will miss his fellow officer and friend, Tim Tracy.
I rode with Tim when he first started, and he was on the SWAT team with me for a number of years. And you look back at those memories, and there's awful lot of happy times in there where he was true Timmy, and he was a guy that wore his heart on his sleeve, and he would do anything he could for you.
Taking care of their own. In Butte, John Amy, MTN News.
Police in Butte will conduct a memorial procession for former officer Tracy after his funeral service Monday morning. After